I'm Curt Sonney. I'm the state representative for this area. I've been the representative for 6 years, and I can tell you all honestly that I've never had one person call me up dealing with the Oil and Gas Act, dealing with a particular driller until last year. Last year was the first time, and that was the Green Township incident that all of you have heard about this morning. I know that the supervisors out in Green Township worked very hard and very diligently for months to no avail. And so I am addressing that issue now with legislation that I will be proposing very, very soon. Ironically, when Lake Erie Energy has moved into Northeast to work on some drilling out here, there were some other problems that cropped up. Again, first time I ever heard about these concerns. And again, I'm working on legislation to work on these concerns. I'm very, very sorry that I have to stand here today and say that I currently have 2 pieces of legislation that I am drawing up absolutely based on the actions of one company. I realize that the supervisors and the Planning Commission have an obligation through law that they must live up to. You know, they can't deny without absolute just cause. I feel very confident that absolutely this could be tabled, not for an extended period of time, but for at least enough time, at the very least, to make sure that all of the people that live within the 1,000-foot radius absolutely have the notification of the tests of their water. And I think that's at the very least. I'm going to continue to work on this issue. Rights of the individual are absolutely my #1 concern. When I think of you, I think of myself, and I think of how would I feel if they were drilling in my backyard, and what concerns would I have. So I can assure you that is my line of thinking when I address these issues. And I'm going to continue to pursue them. I know that there's probably going to be a lot of pushback from the industry, but I'm going to push back as hard as I possibly can because I think it's right. I'm very happy to see the number of citizens that came out today. I think it shows that the fear is there. And of course, there was never any fear before. You know, we've had these wells drilled around Erie County for 30 years. 10 years ago, none of you probably would have been sitting here. None of you, because you've never heard of any concerns. It's the Marcellus Shale that has really brought the media attention and brought out a lot of the concerns. And of course, these are not Marcellus Shale wells. I do have a little bit of concern on the 20 Mile Creek well that is going to 6,000 feet deep. That's a little bit different for our area. But we've never really heard any problems on the Medina wells at 3,000 feet over all of these years. I'm not saying that your fears are unfounded, because again, we all know that the potential is there. And when the potential is there, then the protection should be there. And I'm going to do my best to work towards that protection. So I just wanted all of you to know that. I hope that again, the residents that are especially within that 1,000-foot perimeter are absolutely have the information that they need in hand before any action is taken to move this forward. So thank you.